25 Yo first time trick or treating. I am not the original poster. That is you, iLabrador. They posted in our Vancouver. Short and sweet. Palette cleanser. Original post. October 31st, 2023. I have a costume and all. Where should I go to trick or treat in Vancouver for the first time in my life where they want look? Weird at me that I am 25. Edit. Everyone is assuming I'm a dude and some perv. I'm actually a petite woman who immigrated from a country that doesn't celebrate Halloween and whose parents did not take anywhere. I will say this subreddit has let me know that I shouldn't go. Mostly for my own sake. Sorry if this created some bad feelings. Editor's note. While there are quite a few negative comments, the top comments end up supporting Oop and telling her to go. Update post. November 1st, 2023. Next day, I ended up going out to trick or treat for a bit in the Douglas Park neighborhood and had an absolute blast. The success rate of getting candy was about 50%, but I let everyone know this was my first time and made some great conversations. A kind house even gave me a bucket to mark this occasion and collect my candy. Next year I'll be the one giving out candy for sure. Thanks to anyone who may have contributed to this. Your resident panda. Image description. On post. A green bucket about half full with various types of candy. Relevant comments. Wait, so half of the houses didn't give you candy even though you explained? Yeah, they were not rude for most part. Just nodded and smiled but didn't give candy, haha. Costume. I was a full-sized panda. What kind of candy was your favorite? Coffee crisp. Editor's note: this is apparently a Canadian thing. See here. I will full-on give candy out to anyone in a costume, regardless of age. Fun has no age limit. I never get trick-or-treaters, so someone in costume shows up at my place, they are getting candy. I live in a crazy popular neighborhood for Halloween. This year I gave out 1,300 candy bars. Probably would have been closer to an even 2,000 if it hadn't started raining around 8:15. If you say trick or treat, you get candy. If you're too little to talk, you just have to think it really hard. I give everyone candy. Don't care about age or if they are in a costume. You come to my house, you get candy. I was in college but lived in a house in a residential area, and so I had candy. A college-aged girl came in costume with her boyfriend. Not in costume. For safety, I guess. I offered them both candy. Don't understand PPL who frown at adults trick-or-treating. Like, dude, enjoy life and laugh. I saw videos of PPL giving our cup ramen. I'ma do that next year. Lol. I went trick-or-treating once. I grew up in rural Alaska. It's a tad chilly on Halloween. And it gets dark fast. Parents pre-arranged to actually have Halloween candy in the neighborhood. That was a whopping 5 houses. Everyone is assuming I'm a dude and some perv. I'm actually a petite woman who immigrated from a country that doesn't celebrate Halloween and whose parents did not take anywhere. So dudes are not allowed to go trick or treat or something. I don't care. If someone shows up in costume and holds out a bucket or a bag, they are getting candy from me. Anyone. Ages 3,100 plus. 3 is the youngest depending on the candy. I'll hand it to the parents and let them decide. Hell. If a clearly not a kid shows up with a candy containment unit of some kind and a just barely costume, I'll give them candy. Halloween is about being silly and running around and getting candy to make yourself sick on. The comments on that post made me so sad. Telling her she should grow up. And that trick-or-treating is a grown-up thing. I say, do what you want on Halloween. Make it fun for you. My area has a ton of immigrants. And my specific neighborhood is wildly popular with trick-or-treaters because the houses here go all the way out. It's always fun seeing these immigrant families with eager but confused kids waddling around in their cute little costumes and parents taking a million photos a second right behind them. Coffee crisp is so good! Exclamation mark. How perfect that new to Canada her favorite candy was coffee crisp. Hope she got some Smarties. Like M&Ms but without that spoiled milk underflavor. And Hawkins Cheesies. Super salty cheesy corn doodles. But hard and crunchy, too. Those are the best Canadian treats. Little coffee crisps are the best Halloween candy. Ah, this is cute. Short but sweet. I haven't trick-or-treaters for a long time, but it's fun to trick-or-treat still. Even if you are an adult. My favorites always had been the Milky Way candy bars. I'm not about to gatekeep trick-or-treating or handing out candy. If you come to my house in a costume, I am absolutely giving you candy. No questions asked. I hate gatekeeping trick-or-treating. Yo, if you show up at my house in a costume, I give you candy. You could be 0 or 1000 plus years old idgaff. You get candy. Many PPL I know are similar. Coffee crisp rocks. Brave. Soloing it. When I lived in Halloween country for a bit, I used a friend's child as camouflage to try this weird thing you do. It have become a thing now as well here in Denmark as well, but it is not the same. Plus, it is stealing the thunder for our own dress-up holiday tradition. Damn. Some people are so caught up in how they think things should be that they suck the fun out of the holiday. It's a normal thing where I live for parents and older siblings to do the trick-or-treat for a neurodivergent kid. The kid usually stays with someone at the street to avoid bright or loud decor. And someone older does the door stuff for them. Hell, I'd much rather a teenager or young adult be trick-or-treating than vandalizing stuff. Getting far too drunk with irresponsible people. Or sitting alone and depressed at home. It's Pagan New Year, y'all. The point is to have fun.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.